So the League One Team of the Season is now available in FIFA 20 Ultimate Team, and in it are some absolutely brilliant cards. You've got Neymar, Mbappe, Yedder, etc. And you've also got this 92 rated Atal, which we're going to talk about today. This card, in my opinion, looks fantastic. I'm really hoping in-game it's going to be awesome because, yeah, it looks absolutely mad on face value. It's got some really nice card stats, it's got a 5-star weak foot, and its in-game stats are absolutely brilliant too, and we'll discuss them a bit more in depth in a moment. But before we continue, if you could leave a like rating on this video, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe, and in the comments let me know your thoughts on this item, and also let me know which other League One Team of the Season cards I should review. Anyway, let's have a look at this card then, shall we? The in-games are absolutely awesome. 4-star skill moves, brilliant to see. 5-star weak foot, even better. That's going to make this card much less predictable in-game, and to be honest, I don't mind the high work rates either. Now we come on to the in-game stats, and they are just amazing. Like, they really are. There's like dark green attributes in pretty much every department. Let's quickly jump over to foot bin, just because I want to show you guys different chem styles with this item. Okay, so as you can see, this is him without a chem style. Look at these ratings in different areas. With basic chem, like, this is just mad. You could pretty much play him in any position and he should be able to do a decent job in most roles. Now, I actually think the basic chem style could be the one for him, so that's what we're actually going to review him with. But obviously, depending on what position you want to keep him in, you could maybe choose a chem style to suit that more. Like if you're going to use him as a cam, maybe go passing heavy. If you're going to use him as a attacking winger, go shooting heavy, etc. But I think the basic chem style suits him really well, so that's what we're going to use on him. Now, in terms of how I'm going to use him in game, I am going to try him out as a winger, but I'm more interested to see how he does as a cam, to be honest, because he's got that 5-star weak foot, and I want to see how he is in central areas. So that's where I'm going to start him for the most part, but like I say, I'm going to put him on the wing as well. So let's now pick out some of these stats. With the basic chem style, his pace attributes are maxed out, so in theory he should have 99 pace in game. Got some really nice shooting attributes. 99 attack positioning definitely stands out, as does the 97 finishing and the 92 shot power. Unfortunately, his composure isn't amazing, so maybe a sniper chem style could be quite beneficial to this guy if you want to boost that composure. Passing looks pretty nice, really good short passing and long passing, both above 90, and decent vision of 86. And plus, he's got that 5-star weak foot, so he should be able to distribute really well off of either foot, which is great. The dribbling looks really nice too. 94 agility standing out there, as well as the 98 in-game dribbling rating. And then we come on to the defensive stats. You could use this guy as a centre mid or even as a CDM if you wanted to do so, because he's got the tackling attributes to play those roles. I would definitely go over defensive heavy chem style if I was to do that, but nonetheless, some very nice well-rounded stats on this card. And that continues into the physical department, where he's got elite stamina of 96, good strength of 82, and really high aggression of 93. On paper, this card looks fantastic, so hopefully in game it's going to perform really well. Here we go then. So for Atal's debut, we actually face a really nice side, which has Team of the Season Promes and Team of the Season Alejandro Gomez, two extremely good blue items that we're definitely going to have to watch out for. Oh, nice interception there. Read the play well. Finds Mbappe, who's going to return the ball to the Algerian, who gets the finesse away, but sadly Tamori gets there with a block. Nice. Left-footed cross into the box. It's not a bad one, and almost drops for us, but and Atal linking up nicely. Can we get the through ball away? We're under a bit of pressure here from Kante. We'll slide that ball through the middle there. Good bit of play. Really nice bit of play, and that's a really nice goal. Sorry for the silence there. I was focused on making sure I made the most of that. Really nice bit of interplay between the attack, and Atal gets a goal on debut. Atal, good bit of dribbling there. Can we get the finesse shot away here? We can, and that's going to end up in the back of net as well. And just like that, it's 2-0. Not going to lie, didn't expect that shot to go in, but I'm glad it did. Nice through ball from Atal there. Oh, referee, you don't need to blow half time there. We were just about to score again. 2-0 at the break. Pretty good opening performance from the Algerian. Hopefully continues into the second half. Take this moment to also discuss the fact that I really like the fact that this guy has high work rates. I like my cam to be active, like helping out in defence and attack, and that is exactly what this guy is very good at. I don't know how we've still got the ball here. Atal puts the ball on the inside, and there's Mbappe. And that's 3-0, and that is game over. Oh, same again. Oh, what happened there? He took like a weird touch. I don't know what happened there. Like, just randomly, just this weird touch happened. I didn't press anything. And there be the full-time whistle. 3-0 win in game number 1. Pretty good performance from Atal as well in that cam role. 2 goals and a assist for him. Not too bad at all. And as a whole, I thought his performance was actually really complete. Like I touched on at half-time, I liked the fact that he helped out defensively as well as offensively. So, yeah, very promising debut. Well, the next game could prove to be quite a tough one. My opponent's got a pretty insane side featuring a bunch of blues, and also I think that's Prime Garincha, who is a card that I'm actually a very big fan of in this game. So, yeah, wish me luck in this one. Atal slides the ball through nicely for Mbappe, who should really make something of this, but I messed it up. See, now that's my fault there. Normally, I would probably run through Mbappe and shoot, but I was actually trying to get the return pass to Atal, which is, yeah, definitely an error on my part. Mbappe whips it into the back stick where Atal is, but unfortunately, Ndidi wins the header. Mbappe links up nicely with Atal. Oh, just couldn't get the shot away there. Good bit of play between the two attackers there. Mbappe links up nicely with Atal, who goes for the finesse, and that's a beautiful finish. Great bit of link-up play with Mbappe there, and an even better finish to end the move. Oh, bit of space here. Can we get round the defender? Oh, De Vrij just eventually got to him. He did well to hold him off initially, but in the end, the centre-back got to him. Mbappe finds Atal, who's got a chance, and that finesse once more hits the back of the net. His right-footed finesses have been absolutely nasty for me. Mbappe puts it through, chance for Atal to make it free, but just the defender just got a touch on him. Otherwise, that could have been curtains. And there's the whistle for the breaks. So we've turned around a 1-0 scoreline, and we lead heading in at half-time. Mbappe finds Atal, who's going to flick that ball over Smallwin and then strike the ball, but unfortunately the volley goes quite far wide of the target. Atal flings the ball long for Martial to chase, and Martial does well to get on the end of it, and surely that's a foul. In what world is that not a foul? Love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, Atal. Oh, he's done really well. Can he finish? Not quite. That's so unfortunate, but eventually we score. It's a shame Atal didn't get the goal there, but he did really well to set up that chance. Nice. Mbappe. Brilliant finish. And a brilliant setup by Atal. And that's 4. And after that, the opponent has had enough, and he has decided to end the game. 2 goals and 2 assists for Atal. Pretty good performance, it has to be said. Involvement in 4 goals, I do not have much room to complain. Here we go then, the verdict, the summary of Atal. How was this card? Honestly, I thought it was really good. It's a very, very good item, and it's just got such great utility value in game. You can use this guy as a forward, as a midfielder, even as a defender if you want to do so. Having someone like this in your starting 11 can be really useful in games. Say like you go like a goal or 2 down and you need to attack more, you could drop this guy into a midfield position and bring on another attacker, because this guy can just cover so many different roles, and that is a huge advantage to this card. By the way, this lighting is absolutely horrendous, but there really isn't too much I can do about it right now. Is that any better? We'll just go with it. Anyway, so let's break things down. In game, how is his pace? Very quick. I thought he felt really quick, and he definitely got the ability to beat a man with just his pace, which was nice. Positionally, I thought he was outstanding. I really like the high work rates on a central cam, and they just suited him so well. Like I touched on many times in the video, when we're going forward, he attacks, and when we're defending, he gets back. I like a very active cam like that. In front of goal, this guy's finesse shots were just ridiculous for me. I thought his power shots were pretty average, but his finesses were just great. They just always seemed to find the back of the net, so I was very happy with that. His long shots for the most part are okay, nothing too special, but good enough. But as a whole, I was really, really happy with his shooting, especially with him having that 5-star weak foot. He can shoot really well off of either foot. Now we come on to distribution, which is another area where I thought this card was really strong. Is he like an elite top tier passer? Not quite, but he's a very, very good one, and he can distribute really well. 5-star weak foot once again comes in very handy, and this guy did record a decent amount of assists for me as well, which is nice. So we're happy with his contribution, not just in terms of scoring goals, but also setting them up, and also his general play as well, just linking everything up. You can definitely use this guy as a wide attacker or as a central on, whichever you want. Dribbling is once again another area where this guy is very strong. He's a very good player to have in possession of the football. When in space, he feels absolutely amazing, but when under pressure, he can come a bit unstuck at times. He hasn't got the most amazing composure, and that's probably one of the very few things that do hurt this card. That when under pressure, you can definitely tell that the card is feeling the pressure. It's probably the best way that I can explain it. Defensively, like, look, he's not like an out-and-out defender, but his defensive stats are good enough. And if you go with a defensive heavy chem style on this guy, that will help him a lot. I thought his interceptions and stand tackles were good enough for what he is. Like I say, I wouldn't use him as a lone DM, but I think as a pivot in a 2, I think he fits that role really, really well if you want to use him in a defensive role. Physically, that's an area where, once again, he is pretty strong, literally. Very good stamina, no issues with him tiring at all, even with him being super active in that cam role. I also thought his strength held up a decent amount, obviously against elite defenders. I didn't expect him to win battles against them, and he didn't, but he shows good strength and good aggression, and does win the ball back when he loses it, which is nice. Overall, I think this is a very good card. It's a very, very good card. I wish his composure was a little bit better, but other than that, I think it's a really, really nice item, and it comes at a pretty heavy price as well. The price is probably, you know, justified. Yeah, it is a bit steep, but this card is very freaking good, and like I say, I'm a very big fan of it. I just love the utility value, the fact that you can play him in pretty much any attacking role and also pretty much any midfield role as well, which is nice. And even as a wing back, this guy could do a great job too. So yeah, very good, well-rounded card, and yeah, this card could make it into my end game team, to be honest, because I just think it's got such great utility value in game. Anyway, I'm rambling, so let's wrap things up. If you've used this card, let me know how you got on with it in the comment section down below. Also, let me know, where would you use this card if you were to have it in your starting 11? Would you use him as a winger, a central attacker, a midfielder, a defender? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next one.